Well, y'all wanted to see the grind. I saw that as a couple comments on the previous video, so let's do some grinding stuff. This is not going to be like the official episode or anything, but I don't know. Ultimately, I think that, you know, a lot of Rogue Legacy, when you're just trying to, say, get to the point where you can fight bosses easily, if you're not trying to like speedrun it, I don't really think it's all that interesting. Did do a little bit of grinding here, obviously, but we can do some more instead. Gonna see how well I can do. But the plan here is that I am not going to end up fighting any one of the bosses. It's just gonna be running around trying to get all the junk that I possibly can. This is also a completely different save file because, as it turns out, I did already grind up in the other save file to like level 100. That would have been enough to beat the game, but whatever, let's do. Hey, you know, it's content, baby. Everybody loves that content. Should really be saving like the extreme grinding for when I'm actually doing like the Rogue Legacy 2, but oh well. Cool. Okay. Obviously blood things. Kind of looking for that first. And then just getting like a bunch of health and stuff. Maybe more than anything else. Damage and everything is okay, but really what I want to see is just tons and tons of survivability more than anything else. Survivability does equal more gold. Hey, Quinsper, yes, I did listen. Of course, I listened. I listened to all of you. I'm a very, receptive streamer when it comes to creating content that requires, like, very little effort. For example, just grinding. I don't know, I don't think grinding's that interesting. Look, I've said this plenty of times before, where me, I like a little bit of grind. I like a little bit of grinding. However, I just don't think it makes for very good television when it comes to like actual videos. And even more than that, like in terms of trying to, you know, create an actual video that people want to watch. I don't think they want to see me just kind of running around collecting stuff. Right? Whatever. Look, hey, I'm gonna try and do like streaming at least semi-regularly. This is a good opportunity to do exactly that, right? Kind of, at least the way I see it, even if it ultimately ends up just kind of being a whatever sort of stream. Look, I would be probably like just playing this anyway, just based on the... Okay, I'm just gonna reset that and then run through here as fast as possible. Never mind then. Is this technically considered like grinding? I guess it's sort of... Should I just go through? Trying to figure out what I want to actually do here. It's like, do I want to like look at the lore here, keep that for the game, or just kind of like collect it here? And then I don't know, I'll figure out something, I suppose. I hate the downstab in this game. I mean, even when you get stuff like dashes and everything, it just ultimately does end up meaning that you are, you know, you don't get invincibility frames as you're doing it, which is exactly what I would like. But such is not the way of the world. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's like, hey, hitting up, usually the way, okay, let's talk about grinding. Let's talk about the Sigma grind set that is about to happen here as I name the stream. So, definitely want to hit up like normal area. As I get like more survivability stuff, it should be fairly easy to go through the original castle, and then it should also be very easy to go through the secondary area, the forest a little bit. And that's sort of the way that I want to maximize stuff. Past that point, I don't know. It's like if I totally exhaust these first two areas, which as of right now, probably not going to happen, I'm going to end up going to the other two, but that is more of a not likely to happen sort of move. Just because, as you can see right now, I don't have that much survivability. Need like good armor, need like a lot of life steal, and then, you know, take characters out with and then it's like start focusing on damage and everything. So like kill things quickly enough, and then also heal up like 10 plus hit points every single time I hit stuff. Oh, janky hitboxes. But still got quite a way until I actually get to that point. So right now, I don't even think I have. Wait, I think I got like a cape on. Is the cape? Sure. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I'd never found any of these. I played that for like an hour in that last video and never found any of these. Yes, yes, yes. All right. There are like a good 15 or so journal entries ultimately. And I guess in some ways it is kind of a grind to try and get them too. So sort of maybe for like the actual video, what I'll end up doing is something along the lines of, hey, after a character dies, we'll go and read an entry. Something like that. I think that's a good compromise. This is just a shortcut thing. I think I overestimated how many things actually led to runes that you could get by being Tiny Man, which is still bad because I thought that would be a very easy way to get a lot of the that sort of yeah. No, well, if I can get into another part of nice. There's more than I thought here apparently. If I can get into like a few extra parts, maybe I can find something interesting. Because the other part, the other true part of the Sigma Grindset is also trying to find Karen statues if I possibly can. Because Karen statues give you really good stuff. In fact, they give you like some of the highest tier unlockables in the entire game if you're able to find the right item from it. It's totally random. So one of those things where, you know, I would not rely on it to any degree. I was just like, it should be fairly easy to take these things out. Not the case. All right. So, Miner's probably, Miner obviously gets extra gold, so that's good. Wacky. We can do a dumb Matrix reference. Who wants to do dumb Matrix reference? I'll do the dumb Matrix reference, mostly because these guys got like everybody's got some sort of trait that's gonna make it harder to see things. Whatever, let's just do it. Let's do dumb Matrix reference one then. All right, what I get? As you can see, I got quite a few things here, but aside from maybe like the Shinobi, that's the only one that I want to say really like is gonna make a big difference, because Miner, the upgrade for the Miner, quite good. Spelunka lets you see where things are on the map. Chests, special rooms, even lets you infer where bosses are, because bosses always have two chests in front of them. So that's good. Also, the headlamp does in fact, you know, the land of darkness there, the dungeon does in fact light it up. So that's fun. One thing they did do is all the worst diseases give more gold, so it's like 1,000% more gold if you go. Really? That's good to know. That's one of those things where it's just like, you know, ultimately this series, I called it the prequel to the sequel, basically, the pre-sequel, because, you know, this is ultimately sort of just like we're going to run. This is the precursor to actually doing the Darkest Dungeon 2. That's not what it's called. The Rogue Legacy 2 series. Yeah. And everything looks like this. That's what the Matrix reference trait does. You know, here's the thing. In this game, you can actually get some, it's actually like good stuff that you can get purely because you have like weird visual traits or something like that. One of the Karen statues, if I can ever find them, Does give you the ability to kind of like, it does give you special nerdy glasses, which not only, you know, fixes like nearsightedness or whatever, or vertigo especially. It does also give you the ability to cheat at some of the mini games, which is pretty swanky. Though that, of course, requires a very specific set of circumstances to actually work. Really, pretty much everything you get out of Karen statues is good in some way, except for one. But that is so unlikely that you're going to end up getting it, and it's not that bad, that, you know, it is, yeah. Really, again, once I get the lifesteal, it'll be fine. Hey, Nyran, welcome to the grind stream, the Sigma Grindset. Okay, this is good. Obviously, number one thing I want to see here, Vampiric Runes. I'll take, what is it, Balance Runes? Oh, I'm going to go up at an angle. Okay. What do you got? Balance Rune? Balance? Oh, yeah, I said I'd take a Balance Rune. Balance Rune just gives you both MP and HP, but, you know, at a lesser degree than anyone that specializes in that. Magic is more viable because the OCD mana thing is a default. Oh, is it? Huh. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's like, I don't know if I would ever really take a character specifically because of that. Usually because the more magic-focused characters already have ways to heal back MP as it is. Stuff like the Spell Sword or whatever they're called, you know, gets it on hit. The Mage gets it on enemy kill. It's not too bad. Yeah, obviously, it's like I haven't really looked at too much of I keep wanting to call it Darkest Dungeon 2. That's not what it's called. God, I'm gonna die again real fast. And I only got devil number amount of coins. Come on. I haven't really looked at it too much since I actually saw Retromation playing it back when it first came out. In fact, the entire reason why I want to come back to this was because I was seeing Retromation play it. It's not Darkest Dungeon 2. Why do I want to keep calling it Darkest Dungeon 2? Rogue Legacy 2. Yeah, he I guess got the 1.0 version early, so has been doing that as of late. And I'm just like, well, you know what? If this is... Oh. People are interested in... Don't say Darkest Dungeon. Rogue Legacy. Maybe I should just start out with the first one. Not like the first time that I've done this sort of thing. When I was playing No Delivery, for example. Oh, yeah. Sure, I'll take the Artery Disease. No Foot Pulse is pretty nice. See if I might be able to get something. I mean, obviously, lower health is not great, but I can maybe make something work with this. Yeah, with No Delivery, I played One Night at the Steez initially. I sort of like the idea of kind of going through a full series of games if I'm going to do them on the channel. I don't know. I like it. It gives it sort of like a you know, what would you even call it? An interesting perspective on games when you get to see the entire thing. When you get to see, when it's not just two, but you also get to see one. Frankly, should have done that with like a Risk of Rain, but then again, I didn't really like that game at the start. So there's that. But yeah. If I ever end up doing something like Inscription, for example, I'm gonna go play like the full-on Pony Island, and fell right into that. I thought, for some reason, I thought I would be safe there. I don't really know why I thought that, but I did. Yeah. If I ever end up playing like Inscription, I'm gonna go do like the full Hex, Pony Island, maybe even some of the other weird little games that like Mullins has created. Because I mean, of course, I do love myself some weird meta games. Actually, seriously, you know, speaking of like Cellar Door games here, I was seriously considering playing Full Metal Furies when it came out because I was well known to have that as... Well, actually, it was not well known. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really sell very well. They have a big meta game component to it. So, I don't know. I mean, I even actually recorded... There's occasional like gigantic portraits so you can see like dev commentary on some of the other games they've created, including Don't Shit Your Pants. I want to remind everybody that Cellar Door Games did create a game called Don't Shit Your Pants. I played it back when it was new. Got all the endings. Because it's like a 5-minute long game. But, yeah, it's like apparently they also did one for Full Metal Furies, which I thought was kind of interesting to get like a little bit of dev insight into that, because I just remember at the time that it's like people were like, oh yeah, it's the Rogue Legacy devs, but you know ultimately it was not a super successful game, which is too bad. I mean, of course, it's like I do think that I was saying even in the series that I do think that the don't call it Darkest Dungeon is a little bit uneven, a little bit janky, but I do like this game. I do think this game works well. I would definitely, once again, recommend playing, Dungreed. And Dungreed's so good. I feel like more people should play that game. But, yeah. Or at least watch my series on it. Hey, everybody, I did a series on Dungreed. I think it was pretty good. Anyway, I even did the unpatched versions of some of the trial stuff, which let me tell you, much more of a trial than the much more fair versions that they eventually put out. But you know, get you out of here. Well, you know, once again, that's neither here nor there. Sometimes I just want to rep some games that I like. No, what an unheard of thing for me. Where I'm just like, hey, he likes to talk about a lot of the games he's played. Oh, he's what? I've never heard him do that before. Oh, damn it. That's fine though. Should have like I got a decent amount of gold there, right? Or at least I got some gold. I got enough gold that I should be able to do stuff. God, do I want any of these multiple visual nonsense? Give me another one of you, I guess. 490. I mean, yeah, let's give me a little bit more equip load. I gotta go start doing some of the. Hey, wait, what did I get a rune? Oh yeah, I got the siphon. Oh yeah, I have the balance rune. The balance rune. Which again, those ones do not have the same sort of downsides as having blood equipment, which is kind of a good thing for me. Also got like this lower scale, lesser rewards because whatever, the survivabilities. Look, my rewards are based on how long I survive. They're not based on how powerful the enemies are. That's something for when I have a lot more upgrades, which I will be getting soon enough, but you know. By soon enough, I mean I'm getting them every single run. I'm getting like at least one upgrade here. You'll know how that is. Okay, take you out, one more, and finally you. Oh, you're looking for chests anyway. That's kind of the entire, there's no way. I got like double jump, but I don't have any sort of like dash, which I think is kind of an essential thing if you want to try and do that run without damage. Where it's time, welcome to the grind stream. People asking, begging for the grind stream. And here it is, performing for you. It's the first member of the old school roguelite crew. Don't see any place that could have. Nice. Oh, man, I just need to. I gotta like just focus entirely on attempting to. There we go. Man, that clonus thing is so annoying. Really, actually getting the survivability. Obviously, getting. Wait. Okay. Obviously, number one thing. Do I? Let's try it out here. Oh. The Nothing Burger that is green Skittle returning back to lime from green apple. Did Skittles have different flavors? Wait, I didn't even know that Skittles had different flavors. I thought they were all just like, you know, citrus. Maybe it's because I, as a very rotund man, just upend the entire bag into my mouth whenever I get Skittles. But I didn't even know that. What about the point in time when they changed the oh boy. Yeah, that was not I was not doing it. What about the point in time that they changed the green M&Ms? You know, speaking of Skittles and other like handheld candy. Remember when they changed the green M&M to having what is it called? I can't remember what its name is now. The boot. Instead of having the boots, they got the other thing, and I don't know. I just remember people being like, just with a I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. Because why? It's like what I don't know. Something about there also just being a. I'm gonna get rid of that. Whatever. That's a magic thing. Something about there being a sexy M&M still just makes me laugh. Less sexy. Yes, okay, fine. You got me. They tried to take away her sexiness. And it's just, man, this is the sort of thing that I was talking about with Sonic, where it's just like, I don't like the idea that, like, Rouge, the Sonic character, is sexy. I don't want there to be a sexy Sonic. I don't want there to be a sexy M&M. Is this a controversial opinion? Is this the sort of thing that people are gonna look at and be like, yo, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with there being sexy M&Ms? I'm just like, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I don't know. I don't want my foodstuffs to be sexy. Is that, like, I'm like this. That's like bordering on vor stuff, and I don't like it. Is this an opinion that I'm the only one that holds? Are other people just like, no, please sex your foodstuffs? You remember that trend where they tried to make like the sexy adult Wendy's mascot? Like, we love that. We want more. I want sex and food to be more of a thing in my life. This is what happens when we don't have a whole lot of people talking in chat, by the way. I hope you enjoy, because it's going to continue on unabated. Anyway. Sex does sell. I mean, it does. But don't you remember when everybody was... Oh, okay, no. This is something that happened like 10 plus years ago. What am I saying? Don't you remember? But like, yeah, I remember when they had like a sexy Burger King commercial where somebody was eating a burger on a car and everybody was like, oh man, I can't believe you're doing the sex thing. But like, you know... Wait, what thing with Wendy's? Oh no. Oh no, did I reveal something? Was that not actually a... Uh-oh. Okay, well. Around certain circles, this was a thing where it's just like... Yeah, they want to create like a sexy redhead girl mascot version of Wendy's, and okay, I guess this did not actually make it out into the mainstream. Oh, that was Carl's Jr.? Ah, okay. Hardee's around here. I'm in the Midwest. I haven't been there for quite some time though. But yeah, that was like 10 plus years ago, man. But I remember just people like there's still people that like reference that. Of course, it's like we also talk about. I mean, it was like, okay, what about, like, okay. Do you guys remember when there was like a mock-up of a... Is this a thing that actually happened, or is this just a thing that happened in certain circles? Samsung, somebody made him like a mock-up of a like mascot character, Samsung Sam, that sort of took the internet by storm as well. It was sort of a similar thing to that. Did that make it into the mainstream, or is that, again, something that only existed in certain circles? And I have to sit here embarrassed because it's just like, oh no, I'm not supposed to actually reference stuff like this. Like, people know about that. It was a similar sort of thing, but with Wendy's, right? That was real. Well, I mean, it was a real like mock-up type of thing. That was not actually ever an official like Samsung deal. I feel like some people kind of got that confused. Do not besmirch the good name of Samsung. I actually don't know if Samsung is a good name. Maybe they like, I don't know. The electronics are run by puppies or something, like the Sonic style. Every single Samsung phone has a tiny chicken or like lion or some other nonsensical sort of animal inside of it, like a gorilla. And then if you were to throw it on the ground, it would burst open and the animal would fly out. And of course, after you beat Dr. Eggman, Dr. Samsung Eggman, then you go into the capsule and you free all the small animals that power the various electronics. You know? You know what I'm saying. This is stuff that people think about a lot, right? This is stuff I think about a lot. Like, okay, so wait. So you guys know about the Samsung thing, but you don't know about the Wendy's thing. I don't like. I'm having a hard time grokking this one. Because I swear I saw that all over the place. Unstoppable. No. Okay, well, then I don't know. I thought it was real. Maybe my desire for sexy redheaded women has clouded my judgment and made me imagine things that didn't actually exist. Like there, whatever. Oh, the poor Doc. His love of sexy redheaded women. Okay. I'm getting you in trouble yet again. Whatever. They used a real actress eventually? Yeah, I thought that was kind of like the prompting for that. I remember at one point in time, they like the actual person that Wendy's was based off, they had her in commercials as well. That was like during the point in time when they were doing like they were trying to like get actual CEOs out there and stuff into like doing actual advertisement. Scoff. Oh my god, what is up? Why is it always corporate? Why is it always corporate advertisements with me? It's ate the bones all over again. Don't make a crass reference right now, me. Okay, anyway. There we are. Miner. I still gotta go upgrade the miner here. Alright, what to do? I don't really want the swapped pools, but more site stuff. Sure. Bald and big gonads. Let's go, everybody. I feel like I gotta delete this stream now again. Again. No, I haven't done that yet. Soon enough, though, I'm sure. Okay. I'm going to start trying to go for the blood. 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 So much blood. And try to get you, two of you, should be able to get a good bloody cape here. No, still not enough. Okay, well, then fine. Give me a more powerful sword and I'll just go with the blood cape. Because the blood cape clearly has the least like drawbacks as of right now. I just get like some critical damage or whatever when I'm doing this. Yeah, I should be fine. I got the siphon rune. I got like a level down rune. Flying rune. Not going to worry too much about that one, though. I got the level up rune, but yet again, it's like survivability is what equates to the amount of gold that I'm ending up getting out of most of these areas. So that is the thing to focus on. More than anything else. Survivability is the name of the game. The longer you're in here, the more likely you're going to find something good. Like I said, I'm still on the lookout for Karen statues. Not really this guy. Alright. How to do this, though. Wasn't even good. Alright, well. Yeah. That was actually pretty bad. Oh well. 300 gold, though. Man. Free gold, baby. But no good chests. I don't want to say those are like... I don't think it's as good as like doing Winchester's game back in. I don't think it's as good as doing like Winchester's game back in. This is not gonna happen. Enter the Gungeon, but you know, still get some good stuff I believe from doing that. Like Winchester's game, you do that like 3 times, you get the best item in the entire game, the 10-leaf clover. And of course, you know, like completing all the stuff, you get like a black chest, which is it's the highest tier of chest. The one that looks like very evil, despite the fact that it is actually very good. Don't judge a book by its cover, you know? I was walking on top of the things. I did not realize that. But, you know. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here either. Oh, actually, no. I lied. There's health here. That's more important than anything else. By the way, what is the... Okay, so this is the mage character that I have. I didn't actually look. I was just, like, trying to find a character that didn't have completely terrible... Oh, there is the rainbow chest. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's the rainbow and glitch chest. You know, I still got the footage of when I found a rainbow chest when I was doing the series on that. It's like, man, I got just the most amazing luck. Whether it was, you know, unlocking the high dragon fire. I think I found both a glitch and a rainbow chest out in the wild. What an amazing... Like, I can't imagine... I've gotten some good luck and stuff. I don't think I've ever gotten that good of luck in any one of the games I've ever played. It's like, and that was just me, you know, doing a casual, what was it, 10-part series by the end. 10-part series where I was kind of unlocking most of this stuff. Not all of it, but most of it. All right. Oh, give me something good. Chicken. High knockback and no knockback. Okay, sure, whatever. What do we got here then? I'm gonna go get the Siphon Rune. Siphon Rune, I shouldn't forget about that. In fact, I should really just be focusing on getting a lot of the runes for everything that I can have unlocked right now. 700. I'll lose a double jump, but that's okay. Man. Do like Enter the Gungeon. There was a lot of RNG stuff in that game, though. A lot of it. Unconscionable. Oh, I don't even have enough for that. 463. Come on. Certainly there's something I can unlock, right? Unconscionable amount of RNG. Nothing, eh? Maybe I can go and get, like, I don't know, some sort of piece of equipment instead. Still like to go actually upgrade some of this stuff, but... The things are quite heavy, you understand. Each of the pieces of... you know what, sure. It's a modest increase in stats, but an increase in stats nonetheless, and that should be celebrated. Good. All right. Okay. Got a real nice, colorful type of character going on here, don't I? Starting to look like an MMO character when you don't have a matching set. That's okay, though, because it's functional equipment, and that's more important than fashionable. You know how that is? A little plus means you can afford it in the upgrade. Oh, I didn't even know that. It doesn't matter that much, you know? There we go. Oh. I mean, like, you know... The Hokage type of character, not really the most ideal for doing grinding because of the very low health. Again, their entire thing is having a lot of extra... Why even have this room? Their entire thing is having a lot of extra... damage, which is not... This is the worst. Ah! Okay, there we go. You know what? I'll take that instead of the blade thing, sure. Blade thing's not that good, seemingly. Maybe I'm just not using it right. But either way, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Anyway. I hate that you just bounce right into the next screen like that all the time. Literally all the time. Every single time. Every single time. You cannot stop yourself from doing that. Okay. 2 chests up here. Really, I should also go focus on getting like the upgrade for the... Should also focus on getting the upgrade for the miner, just because that means that I can also, you know, start to see a lot more things, because that lets you see all of the special points of interest on the map. I like that. I like having sight of things of interest. Lets me know where to go, because obviously I never actually use the architect. Because come on, what sort of scrub lord do you think I am? Using the architect. I'm gonna lock down my stuff at the expense of what? 30% of your gold? Ridiculous. I refuse. You know what? Let's go take out one of these things here. One of these things. These are no longer characters, they're things. Merely toys for me to play with. I care not for their lives. They're only a means to an end. But anyway, yeah, let's see if I can get some more money. A lot less health, though, using the blood items here with this guy. Again, that wouldn't be a big deal if I had a few more upgrades, but... You know, it's not going to take too much. If I just go get thousands of gold, I should be able to get the actual upgrades that I'm looking for pretty easily. Ultimately, again, a lot of stuff they want to do is just like look around, see if you can't find some chests here. Chests are the major way that you end up getting gold in the game. There's often quite a few of them around here. So, you know, rather than focusing on clearing out an area, you just focus on trying to go into as many areas as possible. It's more important to find stuff. Exploration is more important than combat. Although it's just like, you know, considering how easy a lot of these enemies are going down, at least right now, there's no reason not to try and do a little bit of combat here and there, after all. Do manage to get money from it regardless. Drops, everything of that sort. And that is exactly what I'm looking for right now. Anything that will be able to give me increased chance of survival in the future. Of course, this is one of those games. I mean, there are like, you know, separate types of roguelites and different types of ways. You know, like true roguelike type of stuff usually rarely have permanent upgrades, but I feel like roguelites very much more amicable to that idea. Hey, Karen statue, what do you got? All right, hey, speaking of which, Helio's Blessing. I believe that's enemies have more of a chance to drop gold, which is, of course, the sort of thing that I'm looking for. That's not the best. That is not the best type of one. Okay, I can look at 3 areas because there's no enemies, and I know this room layout. There's no enemies in here. But like, yeah, permanent upgrades, I feel like a lot more. And this game is very much focused on having you get a lot of permanent upgrades to have a better chance. Now, of course, you don't have to necessarily do that. I mean, you can always just, you know. Alright. You can always just, like, beat this game at any level. I mean, you know, it's that sort of game, after all. Enough skill would have you... Damn! Wow, that was, like, all of my health in a single hit. How about that? Assassin, no traits at all. Barbarian King? Barbarian King has a lot of extra health. But I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Just, you know, these guys don't really get a whole lot of stuff. Fortunately, that does mean that I do not have the stuff that I'm looking for to actually get upgrades. Fun things. But yeah, this is a game that really does rely on you having a lot of permanent upgrades, and that is why the grind is here. Other games, usually a grind just gives you more content to kind of mess around with. Think about like Dead Cells with the upgrading with the cells and unlocking items and everything like that. Obviously that does contribute to your ability to survive, but I want to say more than anything it does just give you more things to play around with in terms of gameplay. After you get like the essentials for each run. Like Binding of Isaac, a lot of the grind is just unlocking new items. And not even necessarily particularly good items, just new items. I remember when I was doing that series, I was kind of like outlining exactly what it took to unlock like ghost bombs, which, hey, that's a pretty decent item, but like it is an item that requires you to beat the game like 12 times, 24 times even, and then beat the game with one of the beating one of the hardest bosses possible with one of the hardest characters to use possible for a decent item. It's pretty all right. If you have a lot of bombs, you can deal some good damage. And it's just like, okay, well, that's again more of the idea that you're getting new content. That's the new content, or you know, just like a completion for completion's sake is more why you're doing this sort of stuff. And I do think that especially Rogue Legacy here does also have a lot of stuff that is more for completion's sake after you. The grind is more important than trying to unlock literally everything in the game, certainly. There are some quite good items. I would like to try and get a couple of them here and there, if I could possibly do that. But few things that are like, you know, heavily skill-based. Except for some of the secret content in the game. The plan right now is to, in fact, do some of that secret content, if I can. Or maybe I'm just going to want to move on to the Darkest Dungeon 2. Instead, you know... Wait, I don't actually need to do this. It's not what it's called. It's called... you know what I mean whenever I say that. Yeah, maybe I'll just want to move on to that rather than trying to do all of the stuff I possibly can in this game. I don't know. I think it would be interesting because, of course, like, you know, one of the things I'm doing here is like, it's kind of the precursor to doing... Oh, boy. Kind of the precursor to doing Darkest Dungeon 2. Nope. But, you know, also... like, I do want to do as much as I can in this game because I'm enjoying it. I'm having some fun here. Having a laugh, having a little giggle. What? Why am I saying it like that? But, you know, it's also like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to, like, really try and grind out everything because some of the stuff is kind of difficult to do. Bonus bosses. Bonus bosses that you cannot out-grind. The Sigma grind set will not help you when it comes to defeating these bosses. Will help you when it comes to doing anything in the regular game, though. Hey, more lore. Moar Loar. Same melancholic moon. Yeah. When you have the full set of blood stuff, man, it's pretty easy to do so. Alright. Keep on going here. Well, yeah, I suppose I'll just kind of see. It's just like, it could also just be that I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this game now. And not even, like, end up playing the sequel. Like, oh, you know what? I actually just finished this Darkest Dungeon 1, and I was just like, you know what? I felt like I had enough. I think this makes for an interesting series in case you wanted to see, like, the OG. Is probably a lot more people are going to be playing the sequel as that comes out in 1.0. But, we'll see. Third row usually has major trade-offs. So I know. Okay. Sequel is a lot more of the same, just more movement options. Do you think it's worth, like, you know, when I hit credits, just jumping right into the sequel, or do you think that I should stick with and try and do like a 100% of Darkest Dungeon 1? Just kind of curious as to, like, the opinion here. Ugh, it's not a lot of health. Well, as long as I don't go down to the dungeon, I should be okay. Because I'm still, like, considering that. Because I'd like to go for, like, 100% completion. I'm a completionist type of person. Like to do every and anything that I possibly can, if given the chance. And if it's not, like, you know, if I like the game. I guess that's sort of the other thing too then, right? No kind of so much healing, yet not a drop to drink or actually use. But hey, at least I restore 10% of my health because I have so little health every single time I kill an enemy. That's there's a number of questionable plays here that I might be doing. Some of those secrets are BS. I know, but it's also like, come on. It's interesting BS though, right? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it stuff that I want to do? Or do I just really want to, like, you know, hey, let's book it on to the sequel, and then maybe we can just make a return here. Or more likely have somebody, like, force me to suggest, force me to do stuff for it. Yeah, force me to do stuff for it in the future, you know? Because after all, the game, I want to say suggestions, but again, they're force me to play for good reason, are looming ever so closely. And due to the fact that there's not a whole ton of people watching the stream, you want to secretly make this? You want to secretly make this, like, you know, you want to give me the next game to play? Because, like, of course, I still, yes, I do still have to go complete the, a couple series right now, but what if I just kind of, like, open it up here and just be like, well, we're not just going to do it on the most popular streams. We're going to have the game suggestions appear on the least popular of streams. Only. That'll get you to watch. Oh, this is not happening. Yeah, whatever. You heard of Peglin? That's the Peggle roguelite game, right? I never actually played Peggle. I actually really don't even know anything about it, so that would be weird. Don't know if that would be a, like, that's more of an arcade type of game, right? Doing arcade type stuff, so God, I don't like this at all. So you know what? I'm out. Where am I going, though, is the real question. I guess over here. Yeah, down here, and then see what happens as I kind of get over into this area again. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. It's called Peglin. Oh, my God. Right? I thought that was kind of like the bit. That was the shtick they were going for. Okay. What? Oh. Didn't even notice the bone there. But that's okay. I'll recover just fine. Oh, right. The left hand thing, which means that I fire off everything backwards. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, that does mean that there's still not an exit onto the area that I'm kind of looking for right now. Oh, nice one-off could be Backpack Heroes. I don't know. I don't really do too much for one-offs, though. I usually like to complete games that I do, for the most part. But I was really just thinking, you know, like I said, I mean, like, the entire thing is that with, like, this current game is that I'm trying to do, like, the full series sort of thing, so that you can kind of see everything. Okay, there we go. I have, like, the good life still, but I do need to actually survive to use it. There we go, there we go. Oh, so little health when you go all in on lifesteal. But hey, at least it makes it so that I can just continuously take hits all the time. I mean, I saw other people playing it, yeah, but, I don't know. What's it like? What's the deal? Sell me on it. Give me the elevator pitch. How is it a... I mean, obviously I know it's supposed to be like roguelite-y type of game, right? But I mean, aside from that, I'm not super familiar. Okay. Alright. seeing, like, again, Karen statues. I'd like to see some Karen statues if I could. Because there's only one, like, a bad thing that you can get from it, and it's manageably bad. It's not even, like, truly game-endingly awful. More Sonic references, too. It's the fact that I can do more Sonic references, I think, is the more important part, right? All right, well, at least that means that I can probably afford the upgrade for the miner now. That'd be cool. Again, it would be an easy way to go find all the chests that I'm looking for right now. Which is what I am, yeah, looking for. That's the... Now, I guess it's a good thing that I got all the money that I need there. Okay, it's deck building. I don't like card games that much. Slay the Spire, it's inventory management for your card. 3 long item, then you have to do geometry stuff to make it all work. Yeah, sure. So many card games, I tell ya. Alright. There's that at least. See all of the stuff on the map. Well, I'll have to go and try and get a character to actually do that, but at least for right now, that should be good. Should be helpful for at least, yeah, for the time being. I don't know, I feel like a lot of card games not all that interesting to watch, which is the big reason why I didn't actually end up doing anything with Inscription, like I was talking about before. Just feel like, you know. Card games. Well, it's like, again, that game does also have like a bunch of other weird stuff going on with it, which is why I think it is cool anyway. Assassin is in full plate, which is a bold move. Unfortunately, I can't not have him be in full plate. I mean, Assassin is not really of the sort that, you know, is able to be stealthy in any way at all. I mean, I guess you do have your, like, active super move that I can do, but that requires a lot of MP, which I don't know if I will end up even ending up using in this particular, with this particular character for right now. Besides, I don't know, if you got a good enough like sneak level, you can pretty much deal with any armor class, right? That's the way I look at it. Oh my god. Scoffing yet again. I don't even know if it's worth trying to go and get this sort of... Oh, I don't even have the double jump on anymore, that's right. Gotta try and thread that needle with the regular jump, which is frightening. Yeah, you don't hold the thing down when you're pressing down. You get like a small swipe downwards and that's it. It's annoying because that means you have to time everything. Oh. There's a super move to magically take off the armor. No, there's a super move to turn to mist as you do. You see how I'm like smoking as if, I don't know, my guy is on fire underneath this outfit? Well, you can also just kind of like fully turn into smoke. What is this? It's an assassin. That's not really how that works. He's a vampire, but yes. There's my what's the deal with assassin shtick for? It's not called Darkest Dungeon. It's called Rogue Legacy. That is the name of this game. Some point in time, I'm going to remember that. Should be called Darkest Dungeon, I'm just saying. Like trying to do the whole rogue thing, I feel like too silly. Just call it Darkest Dungeon. That is a good name for a game. I don't think anybody has ever used it for anything else. Are often a type of rogue? True. I mean, this is supposed to be an upgraded version of the Knave class, which I'm going to be honest, like, aside from being an insult, I'm not entirely sure what knave means, like, what the proper definition of a knave is. Okay. Okay. Try to get out of there before I immediately get hit. I immediately got hot. Yep, that was not happening. All right. See if I can't get a Spelunko. Yep, and I did. Clonus, that's annoying, but manageable. Also, I got a lot more money there than I was expecting, I suppose. What to do? More damage. Probably just want to start going with more health at this point in time. Maybe. There we are. What else? 525? I mean, sure, just to get that unlocked. When I actually get the weight to be able to carry it, that'll be good. Although, maybe what I should have done is I should have gone for more runes first. Knave is a formal version of knife, like whom is to whom. Is to who. I see. I have never actually heard that before. Then what does it mean when you call a person that? No. Let me try Garlic by Sylph. It's a comedy platform. I want to do Mabibli's quest, but nobody was interested in that one. Okay. Like I said, maybe I should just go open up like the game suggestions here right now and be like, well, you should have been in the Rogue Legacy, the Darkest Dungeon stream that I was doing. Okay. Well, I can actually see everything. Also, I should turn on the light. What do you got? Okay, Karen Zobel. That's not actively detrimental, but it is also very unuseful. I get to keep the money when I go back into the dungeon. Oh boy, I already spend all of it the second that I go into the dungeon, period. Really not very helpful. I will switch that out for something else if given any opportunity to do so. I think that's an obvious sort of action to take as of right now. Okay, I can probably manage this. Like the big eyeball. Ah, you know what, here. One more hit. There we go. Now, where are the rest of the enemies? Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, we're good. All right, bounty. Oh, hey, that's more money. Good. 10% more money whenever if I have it equipped, which is going to cost like 500, but that sort of thing should pay for itself pretty quickly. Now, I would also like to get more money than that. Perhaps have it unlocked immediately. But I will see if that even happens to happen. Because, after all, sort of looking at not a lot of health at this point in time. Alright, I'd like to go for question mark rooms first, and then anything that has like multiple chests inside of it, and then stuff that doesn't have anything, because, you know, it's not really, it's kind of like the least of priorities to try and get. So like this one over here seems to have 2 chests in it. Or, well, I guess the room underneath this one, whatever. But that is the first thing to try and go make a beeline for. Hey, also I'm back up at full health. Ah, excellent. And there we go. There we go. No special chests, but that is okay. And then, yep, go right in here. Immediately find another one. So this is why it's nice having the upgrade for the Spelunker. Okay, I guess it's not actually 2 things. It's just 2 rooms that both have chests inside of them. Which, hey, you know, I will take whatever I can find in terms of getting money, really. Almost at 2,000 again. But of course, if I'm doing this right, I should be getting over like 10,000 every single time I do anything here. Ah, nope. I don't even have double jump. That's not going to happen. Yep, okay. Oh, yeah. Of course, mini boss is going to take a lot of damage there. Still, though, not a terrible amount of money. Like, I'm finding like a decent amount of money. OCD, colorblind. Colorblind is kind of annoying, but hey, that does give me more opportunity to just kind of do the exact same thing that I just did. Yes. And you know what? Sure. More health equals more chances that I'm not going to die almost immediately. Also got, what was it? Bounty rune. Bounty rune. Oh yeah, I was going to go unlock the bounty rune. 700. Still though, that should pay for itself. Also, maybe like a little bit more difficult enemies increases gold. I don't know. I like the less powerful. All right. Ooh, 300. Ooh, we'll get a start of 300 here. Oh, big spender. I just gotta look at that. Get that sweet oval, baby. Okay, but anyway. Look, I love to be increasingly sarcastic over time here, but, you know. I feel like it's already worn out its welcome, and I've been doing it for less than 10 seconds, roughly. Not quite. Yeah, turning on the light doesn't really do too much with the whole color blindness, and also the fact that it's not actually dark here. Still got quite a few of these things to look at here. Well, you can still thankfully, yeah, just do... Hey, nice. Because... Let's do that. Oops, wrong button. Sky rune, not quite what I'm looking for, but at least that means that the, you know, chest's right here. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's actually not that much of what I'm talking about. I could really be talking about a lot more. I keep forgetting what button it is to actually do anything. To this, for at least some of the fun gimmicks, I should be able to get... Yeah, there we go. I should be able to get, like, a decent amount of runes, because the axe is very good at solving those weird little puzzly sections, especially with characters, you know, like above, underneath you, whatever. It's a multi-use sort of thing. Like I said, you can also see what the chests are. You see in color on the pause screen at the very least. So worst comes to worst, on the pause screen, I'll be doing just fine. Hunky-dory, if you will. Ah, yes. Those are open underneath me, giving them ample opportunity to shoot my very weak feet. No, not the feet. But... Take no damage. Oh, oh, Karen statue. What do we got? Hey, got nerdy glasses. Fun. Only doesn't make my character look really super dopey. Like even with all the armor on here and everything, it also does fix the whole like color blindness thing. I think there are actual glasses. Like, hey, oh, I almost fell right onto that painting. Actual glasses that do like help with color blindness. At least I thought. No. I want to keep this one for right now, but keep that now. Do you know about Takeshi's challenge? Yes, of course. I know. I've watched full playthroughs of it and everything. You have to watch like the commercial for it to figure out what sort of song you need to sing at karaoke. It's ridiculous. What a... it is legendary, Kusage. What a truly and amazingly masochistic game. Coming out all the way back in, like, what, the late 80s? Man. Takeshi, ahead of a time. I suppose. Not really. Oof. I don't know if that one would be actually, like, fun to play. Try to explain what is happening to the second guy in post. Oh, where it's just like, yes, you know, no, I have to beat up. No, you don't understand. I have to quit my job, get the severance, divorce my wife. This is all part of the game. This is an important part of the game. You don't understand. God, what a ridiculous. No, you don't understand. If I don't go to this exact place on an airplane trip, I'll die. The plane explodes. No, it is not explained why the plane explodes if you don't do it in that exact way. It just does. Okay. Oh, taking a lot of. I'm gonna take a lot of damage if I get hit by any of these guys. So I should try to avoid that. Yep. Got it. Okay, I did actually get it. Good. Also hit the chain guy down here too. Wait, are you talking about Takeshi's challenge? Yes, they're talking about. Yep, that was It's a video game that is extant. I don't know. Like, once again, I don't know if it's worth playing. Period. No. Period. That's it. I just don't think it's worth playing. But it is definitely an extant video game that is possible to play on your, well, not even Nintendo Entertainment System, family computer. Not that I'm any sure why you would want to, for any reason. For any reason at all. Oh, okay. Actually got that there. Okay. Oh. And really, we're talking about a lot of different things. Corporate advertisements, yet again. You know. What were the other dumb topics of conversation that have come up in this very stream? I don't know, so many different things. They're all terrible. Everything's terrible. Yep. Oh, I didn't have the mana for it. Dang. Your reward is saying good for you. Now don't get mad at this shit ending because it's just a video game. Like, wow, I can't believe you did it. Good job. It's not even like a full screen thing. It's like a very tiny pixely nothing ending too. Oh, 2800. 2800. What do I want? Oh, Bounty Rune. Let's go get that one immediately. To start with. Here you are. Got that one. Got all of the flight runes that I could possibly want. Well, 3 of them of 5. It is a truly amazing sort of experience, but once again, one that it's like is purposely created that you're never even going to see that ending unless you purposely look up how to get it because, you know. Yeah, okay, some stuff here. The guy professed that he doesn't even like video games, and yet he did agree to make one. As you do. I mean, in some ways, though, there is something to be said about a game that just super owns up to it. Like, no. I want this to be a terrible game. I always respect, say, like a... You know how, say... Bennett Foddy, for example, is very upfront about how it's like this is supposed to be a very obnoxious, frustrating game to play. Don't let it get to you, but do let it get to you a little bit. That sort of thing. But of course, it's just like Foddy does that because he is either a sadist or is just very much into that variety of games. A masochist. Whereas Takeshi is just shitposting. He made an entire video game back when, you know, to make an entire video game, like, definitely had. I mean, even though like everything was just a single, like 1 5-person team or whatever. Ugh, do I even want to try? I think I'm just gonna book it on out of here because I don't feel confident. Just like it's not the easiest thing to learn how to. I should be jumping over that, by the way. Okay. Dip out of here so that I can reset the... Oh, come on. Ugh. Reset the pattern is what I was going to say. The risk and reward, though. What's a Sigma? A Sigma is a letter of the Grecian alphabet. Hey, Bloodlands. Letter of the Grecian alphabet. I'm grinding in this stream, in this game. Ah, couldn't get it fast enough. Okay. What's a Grecian alphabet? Alphabet. It's like a mindset. Except a grind set. Cause I'm grinding. Hate that. Cause I want to go over to the special room. Look with your special rooms. But I don't think that's gonna happen at this rate, right? See, I know it's not a good idea to go over into the... I feel like you're lying to me. Okay. God, look at how stretched out that cobweb is. Okay. Am I really gonna have to explain what a Sigma male is in chat? I thought the meme was well known enough that we don't have to get into specifics, right? Right? Y'all know. Y'all get the y'all get the reference, right? One of the biggest points in art is to evoke emotion. A game purposely evokes frustration is interesting in its own way, especially when it evokes great triumph when you finally do win. I mean, I don't know. For me, I've said plenty of times, it's just like a lot of the games that I play. Not necessarily even because, you know, like, oh, I'm having a rollicking good time, but because I think that the experience alone is an interesting thing just by itself. Which is why I don't think it would be like, you know, the worst to try and beat Takeshi's challenge, but there's also the question of why. Surely there's something better I can be doing with my time. That sort of thing. There's nothing sexual? No, actually, yeah, quite the opposite. I still don't know whether or not the whole Sigma male grind set thing is supposed to be taken ironically or unironically. I think it depends on who you're talking to. Because let me tell you, I've been around on the internet here for quite some time. This is hardly the first time I've seen stuff like this. And I gotta say, some people are very, very serious about it. Let's just say that. Okay. Please tell me what it means. Oh man, it is an entire thing. I guess it's kind of a new version of Fuck Bitches. No, not really. It's... Now I'm starting to regret calling the stream this. Oh no, I didn't think anybody would actually ask me about why this stream is named this way. Got it. Oh, okay. Random teleporter. Into... Oh, it's just here. Man, it barely even went into a different area. It's the lone wolf personality type. More like the incorrigible nerd trying to justify being an incorrigible nerd. Yeah, I don't have nerdy glasses anymore. Sure, what do you got? Always go middle. Nope. Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Incorrigible nerd, yes. Ah, damn it. Ah. Archmage, barbarian, archmage. No, incorrigible means unwilling to change their ways. Like, refusing to better themselves. That sort of thing. That's what that means. It's not... People don't know what the word incorrigible means? I love the word incorrigible. It's so good. Engorgeable. No, well, yes, I am fat. But, you know, it is not I'm not in. Look, this is not the stuffing stream. Come on. I love the word sardonic. Me too. That's also a good one. Don't really get to use that one as much though. Incorrigible nerd, I think, is just like that is a perfect descriptor of myself, really, too. So it all worked. It's like it is like a 10% increase to armor, just period. Although I do also have a pair of blood bracers to put on if I possibly can. Not right now, but soon enough. All right. All right. This would also be the character to put it onto because they have such high base health as well. That's okay though. It's only an extra +2 after all. And what else I like to eventually anything enemy up there, but I don't know what. Check out each one of the exits to this area. All right. I mean, come on, guys. Look, I'm a lonely fuck who wants to better himself every single day, too, but I don't make, like, an entire lifestyle and meme out of it. Anyway, there we go. All right. Ugh. Where I believe that I'm somehow better than other people because I'm a lonely fuck. That's what that is. Anyway. All right. Give me that rune. There we go. You mostly see gym bros. Yeah, mostly. I mean, like I said, they're like nerd gym bros. Ah. Okay. There we go. And get rid of that. Okay. Can't really see where the chest is here. Okay. Wait, what was the... Yeah, that was a... Okay, I remember. That was a fountain. I should actually go try and get to it here. Yeah. There we go. Still, though, the blood braces and everything would be a very good... I mean, pretty much a lot of the success that I've had with this... A lot of success that I've had with this build right now, or any one of the builds that I've actually used, has been largely based around like having a huge amount of health and then being able to, you know, take damage and all that sort of thing. Okay. All right. There we go. And anything else here? Nope. Oh, well, if I can find more grace runes, that's going to be kind of the thing that I would also like to look for too, because like I said, any sort of thing that gives me like extra survivability is going to be good. Right, all right. Oh my god, what is he even what are you guys talking about in chat right now? Jak and Daxter for the PlayStation 1? I already have Ratchet and Clank on there, so I am going to be doing something close to that at some point in time. All right. Okay. Man, additionally, though, I am also looking for as much and as many enemies as I can possibly kill to just try and get up the health that I'm missing right now. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? The oval again. And I tell you, that is like the least important of any of them. Okay, nothing here. Kind of going down to the bottom, see if I can. Man, okay. It's just, these are some pretty rough starts. I'm not even going to. Don't even think I'm going to hang around here for too much longer. Yeah. No, it's not looking good. I found with games like Dead Cells, when I do a run, it has to be extinction. Same with Dead Cells, can't do that. Gets me in trouble not noping out of areas. So satisfying, though. I don't know. I just, like, for me, I've played so many games where I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I'm here to make progress. I'm not here to try and murder every single thing in my path. And, you know, more often than not, a lot of games are significantly easier and less frustrating when you don't try to murder literally everything. In fact, I would say that a lot of developers kind of like plan for you to just kill everything all the time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm gonna die here. Yep. And there I did. What are you people talking about right now? Are you actually sitting here trying to like extol the virtues of like the Sigma male grind set? Oh, come on, people. Again, you're just trying to be elitist about being lonely. Come on. Anyway, what do I even want? I can go tiny to get some benefits for that. Like the assassin also has some interesting stuff here. Oh, this is entertaining, isn't it? Oh my god. I'm actually gonna go get some water here real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, what are we doing here? Well, upgrading stuff, but what do I want to upgrade? I'm looking for those blood bracers, and I think I should be able to equip it if I have the right stuff. Yeah. Need like at least 1-2 more thing. I mean, it makes a good indicator of a fan fiction on A30 is going to be bad, and you should avoid it if you're... if we're looking at the... Okay, now we're getting into some weird situations. Who the fuck thought of soulmates as a good concept? Yeah, I know. I mean, God, you know, that was like a huge thing. I remember that was like a huge thing in fucking... the Twilight series, where it's like the baby imprinted on like the werewolf boyfriend character. What a weird... That is, I mean, look, here's the thing. It's like Stephanie Meyer came from a fan fiction background, and with that sort of stuff, you can really tell, right? It's like, you know, soulmates, preordained, you know, I'm talking like any sort of prophecy stuff, I think are all just like, they're all terrible. It's like, look, here's the thing. I'm not going to like advocate for everything always being a mystery or something in the future, but knowing exactly how the story is going to end before you even start it because somebody said so 1,000 years ago is just stupid. Of course it was fucking Twilight. Of course it was. Oh man, Twilight is such Twilight is one of those just like super wild things that became extraordinarily popular. Wait, no, I think I was thinking of 50 Shades of Grey. That was originally a fan fiction. I don't know if necessarily Stephenie Meyer was from a fan fiction background, but I get the feeling that she was, right? like you know, right? Is there tell me I'm wrong. Oh yeah, search your brain box for everything you know about Twilight and think that's somebody who read a lot of fan fiction, right? maybe it's just me. I'm not super into the fan fiction, but I've dabbled before, so you know, I don't know. Anyway. Soulmates is even worse because it's like I'm going to take my favorite ship and make it Destiny, forcing it as hard as I can. Shipping, I think, look, shipping is a fun thing. Shipping is a fun thing to do. I don't think it should. I was talking about that with when somebody was brought up what was it? God, How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother, which feels like it was just ruined because the writers took a shipping mindset to their own characters. And, you know, went completely against everything they had written before purely because they wanted to have these exact characters together like they need to be, you know? And I find that it's just, like I said, it's a sort of thing that's like fun. And if it comes up organically, that's one thing. But to try and like force that, especially with ridiculous things like a soulmate's destiny, whatever you want to say, it's like that's just, it's utterly ridiculous. Like people, we've had thousands of years of story writing. You can do better than this. But you know, I'm also no wordsmith myself, so. And again, what am I even talking about? Wait, don't walk onto the spikes. I actually don't. I should be able to get that chest pretty easily. Yeah, these things are pretty quarantined off. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, it's a pretty good parody of Soka and Mai when we meet each other soulmates. With Mai being, that is, I do not know anything about. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know anything about Avatar. I watched like the original series when it was coming out, but like not everything. So I was kind of out of the loop pretty much perpetually. Yeah, when they started to get like really into the lore, nope, and I'm dead. They started to get really into like the lore stuff, you know, when they really had like, you know, less more concrete type of stories happening. That's when it was too hard for me to follow, and I just dipped on out. So it's like I'm not even familiar with some like the later stuff that eventually ended up happening. Oh, I want to play as the Splunker though. This is not a great idea. This is, however, what I am doing. It's crazy that Barney got divorced from stripper right to end up with Robin for 2 months at most. It's just, it's like, why bother? Why bother with anything at all ever? It's just, you guys. Anyway, the mother died. But whatever, that means that I can go and date your Aunt Robin. Oh boy. Oh man, people were just, you know, relentlessly taken down that show for its ending for good reason. I remember Allison Hannigan even being like, okay guys, come on, like look, y'all sad the show ended, but like please calm down. And it's just like, that's not the problem, Allison. Oh god. This is also not an ideal time to be like fighting any sort of mini bosses. Nope. Hoy. The fandom? I am not even going to ask. Wait, like Persona 5? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I mean, the game was also very much into that too, so. Oh, God. There's so much more to do with Persona 5 as well. Oh, Danny Phantom. Okay. It's that. Okay. Because the thing is, they actually did. They called themselves the Fandom even in that series too. Oh my God. It's like it's funny that it's just like, yeah, you know. I guess you know, it rolls off the tongue pretty well as far as wordplay goes. That can never be free. No, I'm close. I'm very slowly getting to the point where I'll be free. And like I said, I will drag the stream into it. Don't forget, everybody. I still have here. Let me do like a real quick setup just so that y'all can see. Yeah, let's go open up. I don't know. Where was I at last? Oh yeah, here we go. Got like this. Let me. Oh yeah. I also set it up so it's even easier to do. Yep. And then. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it is like, you know, right here, everybody. We're all like prepared to continue on with the persona-ing. Oh, although I did kind of screw up the oh yeah, because I was recording this in 720, the aspect ratio is a little bit out of whack. But that's all set up and like ready for if I want to go put that on a stream at any point in time, whenever I feel like it. Yeah, this game does not record for whatever reason at like 1080p. I mean, for whatever reason, it's a game from 2013. That's why. It's a very simple sort of thing. I'm still fully expecting you guys are going to force me to play Scramble at some point in time. I don't have a Switch, but I mean, God. Oh boy. Danny Phantom and the Phantom Menace. Oh boy. You know what the most popular ship is? Is it the mom? It's the mom, isn't it? Because that's a character that I was gonna guess. Oh, that's the only question, right? How much of this thing is going to get cut from the YouTube video? Look, it's a grind stream. Nobody's... Oh, it's Danny Vlad? Actually... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's... In some ways... No, that's still pretty bad. What am I going to say? What am I going to be like? Oh, no, that's not as bad as I thought. It's like, no, it's pretty bad. Oh, my God. Shippers. Shippers, y'all over the place sometimes. Okay. Oh, ah. Okay, but anyway. Oh, nobody's gonna watch the grind stream. Oh, dancing all night. Oh yeah, that's what I gotta go do. Hey, if there's one thing that people want to see, it's me play rhythm games. Look, if you want to make me play a rhythm game, go make me play like, Guitar Hero. At least I'm kind of decent at that game. Kind of. It's like, is that even like canon? Is there like idiotic, like the thing, no, I don't, here's the thing. I don't want to play Scramble, but I am just very curious as to what the hell the story is of that game. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to know anything more about the story because I know it's going to be god-awful past, like, whatever the premise is. I just want to know what the premise is. Like, hell, if you want to tell me right now, that's fine. I mean, I watched, like, a little bit of Danny Phantom, but I got to say, I'm not that familiar with the show. Well, like, you know, at the point in time that I was watching it, it was more like, oh no, I'm going to reveal age if I say it. I was not I needed something on the background while doing schoolwork. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. What kind of schoolwork? You know, schoolwork. Persona 5 Scrimblow. Play Just Dance and make it a real grind stream. You know, it would be fun, like actually taking out a dance pad and going and doing DDR or something. I'd enjoy that. I think that would be a fun stream. You know, some people do like the Ring Fit streams or whatever. That would be a fun Ring Fit stream. Go get the dance pad working with like Friday Night Funkin', and we can go play some of the weird, really weird fan games that exist for that. There's many of them. Quite a few. Good night, at least in Brazil. How are you? Oh, just fine. Doing a little talking about incredibly cursed topics. Doing a little bit of grinding in roguelites. You know, it was a good day. Having a good time here. Play the Lisa. I don't want to. Surely there's something. Does it have to be Lisa? Look, don't get me wrong. There's some good music in Lisa and everything, but like, does it have to be Lisa? Oh. Can I just get away from some of these topics and some of the video games I play? Oh boy. Or you do push-ups to work harder? Okay, that's actually a little bit better. I like that song. It's got the Shenmue 2 doing a vocal backing. Sampling, but you know what I'm saying. All right, Ring Fit Dead Cells. Okay, questions. Questions I have for you, my dear chat. Can you hook up a Ring Fit controller to Dead Cells? And how would that work? Answer me, and I'll see what I can do. Someone's done Ring Fit Dark Souls? That sounds kind of fun. Ah! Come on, kill him already. Can't get behind him easily. Not with this guy here. Okay. Man, oh man. I'm going to save this. Hopefully this doesn't like kill me. Oh, this actually looks like really high quality. I'm gonna look at that later. Hopefully that didn't kill the stream, but no, that actually like looks like people legit put in a lot. There's a weird amount of effort for the Friday Night Funkin' mods, and I'm all for it. I think that is something I can get behind. As always, the best shit posts are the highest quality ones. Hey, Ranger Helm, nice. You'll be hitting the button on your leg and on the ring. I mean, okay, I guess like, yeah, the real question is here is, would I actually get exercise doing it? Would you hear me like dying in the background? This is the important part of me trying to play Ring Fit Dead Cells. And oh man, Dark Souls is not the fastest game. In fact, it's actually quite a bit slower than even like Demon Souls was. Dead Cells, on the other hand, would be an interesting experience. It's like I'm not the sort of person that like I'm the sort of person that can adapt to different controls pretty easily. So I'd probably be able to, you know, get a good amount of crossover in the like reaction times and just knowing how to play the game and everything. I think I can make it work. Oh man, weird amount of effort for Lisa mods. Yeah, I mean, Lisa is decently popular, of course. It's just like I feel like anybody that is in the know about any of those sort of games knows about Lisa, but I wouldn't really think that it's like a hugely super popular game, and I appreciate that. Because like I said, I do appreciate me some high quality shitposts. Although I think that even probably transcends shitpostery into, you know, just being respectable. Oh boy, oh boy. You warm up before the Dead Cells Ring Fit session. We'll see. Oh man. What was the first game besides Sonic that made you fall in love with video games? I don't even remember. I think it was something on like a Nintendo Entertainment System. All I remember from like my very early video gaming years is that whenever I saw a video game, I was always super enthralled with them. I was just like, oh my god, these things are the coolest things I have ever seen. I love this idea. And of course, you know, not having a console, but having a computer. I played a lot of DOS games. That was the age of shareware, and that means that I was able to play like Commander Keen, the Crystal Caves, stuff like, all kinds of stuff like that. And I died. Like being a hipster. That's not a hipster thing. Oh yeah, that's a hipster thing. No, you can't know how old I am. It's like, in the house, it's like there's a lot. I don't know. I just always thought the video game's really cool. And now I have like nigh on encyclopedic knowledge of the damn things. Of course, I'm still like literally playing it right now. In my free time, I'm showing other people me playing video games. So what can you even say? I'm glad Lisa isn't as well known. I feel like it's fairly well known. That is definitely like if you're in the like RPG maker or like indie scene entirely, you know about Lisa, right? Right. Rip UT4. Oh, did something happen to UT4? Nah. Fortnite will not last forever. Man. You know, Betrayer being made on like the UT3 engine and everything. Like, oh, I'm pretty familiar with the shtick. Why did I turn around immediately? Foolish. Well, I mean, I still have a decent amount of health, regardless, but all I know about Lisa is that it's my mom's name. Oh boy, you might not want to play that game then. Oh hey, oh hey, oh hey. Let's just say that the eponymous character of Lisa maybe did not have the best time in it. Anyway. Just as a fair warning. Same sort of thing like when they refer to the second guy as Marty, where I'm just like, oh, no. Okay. Sprint rune. Faster movement, don't really care. Alright. Hey, there we go. Iron chests around here. Oh, alright, sure. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay. I'll take it. That's some good stuff. Eponymous. Okay. Come on now. That is the word, the title character. That's what that means, right? I'm just realizing right now, I'm not entirely sure if that's the correct. I can look this up real quick. Time to fact check to ruin the stream. As you do. As I do. Giving their name to something. Yes. Okay. Sometimes I don't use the right word. And I want to make sure that with all the stupid linguistic studies that I do in my free time, that it's like they're actually paying off to make me seem smarter than I actually am. You don't know how important that is to me. You play Doki Doki? I know everything about Doki Doki. Please stop making me play games like that. Why does every single game to have to be like that? But anyway, it'd be funny as hell. It's like, I don't... Would it? I don't think the Doki Doki Literature Club is a funny game. Like, I feel like that's a bit of a stretch to describe it in that way. And by a bit of a stretch, I mean an extreme stretch. Like, you know, out the window, down the block sort of thing to call that a funny game. Oh, that scared me in real life. Okay. Oh, don't say stretch about that. Yeah. My God. Oh my god! But yeah, it's just like there's no surprises for me when it comes to that game. So I kind of know that. Hey, everybody! Don't shit your pants. Hey, developers, own up to the game that you created. Don't try and censor yourself. Let the information be free. Be proud of your creation. Yep. You did pretty well. Oh, but then you didn't put it in this game, eh, developers? You're pathetic. Yep. I'm so happy to see that I finally got this one. I'll have to include that one in like the actual video that I do here, not just the stream. I still think that is look. That is still one of the funniest things. I remember Deceased Crab 100%ing. Hey, Deceased Crab was actually the first LPer that I ever watched. I haven't really been checking in on that guy for quite some time, but yeah, back when I was looking for a walkthrough of La Mulana. Of course, that's like that dude's game. So I remember being kind of off-put, like, oh, what's up with this guy talking over this? And then I got super into it. And here I am now. Do you love me? Did you sub? But yes, I love you. Of course, why not? We're here doing this wacky, weird stream. Like, there we go. But yeah, I have not checked in on that guy in some time, though. I hope he's doing well. Like I said, dude was the OG. Okay. Come on. Anyway, yeah, still chugging along. Got kind of a tired of style, prefer more edited stuff now. What are you doing here? Well, I mean, I guess I do more edited stuff, but, you know. Like, I'm only modestly more edited than your average LP person. Deceased Crab is from Monster Party. I know about that game. Don't even worry about that. Sorry, I'm dead. But yeah. Right. Man. Okay, what else we got going on? I've been doing this for almost 2 hours. I feel like this is probably as good as I need to be to start up the next thing. Maybe kind of, oh God, why did I have to open up into here? Oh, jeez. Jeez, you guys. Oh, man. Oh, hey. Doc. Oh, good luck trying to figure out where I got my name from. From a podcast. It's from a single bit in a podcast that I listen to. Also, again, a podcast that I've not checked up in a while. I should go let's see what they've been up to. Long time, that was one of my favorite ones, too. And I'm not going to say what it is. You ain't gonna get it out of me. Okay, you know, let's just end it for right now. I feel like, yeah, well, I mean, first off, I will take you. Nearsighted is not the best, but, like, whatever, it's fine. Oh, 1 gold away? 1. Well, maybe I got, like, something else I want to get here. Sure, there's some kind of good option. Yeah, like, give me the jump. Give me an old jump. Twitch is something. Twitch is something I participated in for chat interaction, high skill gameplay. Obviously, right now it's for the chat. Fair enough. I mean, I guess you're probably not on the YouTube side of things. In that case, then, because I do put out a lot of stuff over there too. I actually feel like my YouTube stuff is better than a lot of the Twitch things, but you know, hey. They are different beasts. There we go. All right, well, yeah, let's just end it for right here then. I feel like that has been a pretty fruitful effort regardless. Also, what? What? I mean, you do a good amount of editing, like I'm not even going to ask about what that comment is. You do a good amount of editing, like all those streams you can't upload because of how far the shitposts go. Yeah, this one I feel like I might, maybe I'll put it up like unlisted or something, but I'll at least not delete the stream minimum. All right. Good night, everybody.